Norton Farm Simulator 19. First of all, maybe to apologise for yesterday. I mean, I normally try and do an hour stream or an hour video, hour episode, however you want to say it. But excuse me, yesterday was a little bit short of an hour. I had to go out, had things to do. So yeah, I just want to apologise for yesterday's episode. Anyway, so we are starting off from where we finished off yesterday, if that makes sense. So Billy was doing the contract here on field 13. He's had to go and help Jeff do some work on Jeff's farm or on Jeff's land, which is fair enough because he obviously has hired help from the neighbouring farm. So we're just going to finish off this contract. Just bear with me, have some of my drink. I've got a bit of a bad throat. There we go. Sorry about that. Right, so the money's gone up a little bit, which is good. Contract 82% on field 13. So we're going to do. We are pretty much done on this field. We'll get this last little bit done. He says, hope everyone is okay and keeping safe as always. Thanks to the people who do watch my videos and who do like it. Any new subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate it, I really do. So here we are. This is what we're on now, 84. So theoretically, by the time we transported this to the co-op, we're going to be done. Lovely job. You remember from yesterday's episode, our trailer was at Jeff's farm being repaired because of brake issues. So we have borrowed a trailer off Jeff. Am I going to be able to squeeze beside that with the header on? Possibly not. So yeah, big thanks to Jeff for letting us use his trailer. Really appreciate the help. Oh my god. That'll do. Get rid of that. So yeah, we're just going to say, we just literally are carrying on from yesterday. I haven't done anything else since yesterday's episode. So we're just carrying on from yesterday. So we've still got a few little bits to do. Obviously, field 38 is ready for its second cut. So we'll use the new harvester the new mower that we've got for that. So we've got to complete this contract. We'll take Jeff's trailer back, and I think ours is ready to rock and roll. Whoop. Fold that up. We'll see what contracts are available before we take our harvester back to the farm. Might be another harvesting contract. So this header only just about goes on the trailer. A bit of overhang, but I've got to leave a bit of a gap at the front because if not it will hit the JCB when we full lock. So this is going to be, I'm hoping the trailer's not going to tip up. So I've got a feeling because there's no tractor on the trailer. It's a beast, that header. Is that on there? Sort of. The trailer is almost doing a wheelie. Let's see. Don't know if I'm going to be able to hook this up to this now. No, it's going to be a tractor job. Yeah. I don't really know if we can get any bigger header trailers. Let's have a quick look. I've not really looked into that. So I got a new header. I didn't really think about the trailer. That's the one we've got. So it's quite a long trailer. These are bigger, but I'm not very keen on the swivel axle. But I think that's going to be something we're going to have to go for, isn't it? That ain't no longer, is it? No. that's quite nice. That is a beast of a trailer. Yeah. What's that one? Transport Sun Cutter. Yeah, it's gonna be. Only takes 2 slots, 8 grand. It's gonna be something like that we're gonna have to go for, just to swap the headers over. Yeah, anyway, we can do that at a later point. Right, so we will get this over to the co-op sell point and complete the contract. Lovely job. 48%, so I wasn't far wrong. I said that we probably wouldn't even half fill this trailer. Pretty close. But yeah, 48% full. It is a beast of a trailer. Will do. This is why I made sure I had the tractor weight on the front, because I know it'd be quite light on the front. This is quite heavy already, like this. Right, a little bit of a trek to the other side of the map to the co-op, but shouldn't take us too long. So we might put some tunes on, put a bit of music on. Bit of country. We all like a bit of country every now and again. Or a rock and roll. Let's get this contract complete. Doesn't pay a huge amount. 5,264. So, not to be sniffed at. There are bigger paying contracts out there, but obviously for more graft. But now we're building our equipment up, it's finding that we don't have to lease the equipment, just hire a worker, if that makes sense. Terrible, still never know where I'm going. This is the right way, isn't it? Yes. You would really think that I would know this map by now. I roughly do. Roughly, he says. So I'm pretty sure we've got to go down here. We're in the right ballpark, which makes a change for me. Indicate what I'm indicating for. Right. It's a bit dark around here. Let's get this contract complete at last. So Billy done a good job. Literally had to do that one little bit. But I ain't gonna grumble. Well, I am gonna grumble. I like to grumble. Everyone likes a good grumble every now and again. Right. As always, we'll complete the contract. Right. Excuse me, so that's contract complete. What we will do, we will get rid of this. So, made a little bit of that. Lovely. And then we will collect from the contract. Lovely job. That's what I like to see. Right. Let's head back to Jeff's farm, all the way back to where he came from. I mean, do we need, well, I suppose we could pick our trailer up now. Or shall we get that later? He's not in a mega rush for it. Like I said, Billy had to go and help him, obviously, because that's the farm that he works for, mainly. It's for Jeff. Help us out when we can. But I don't know if he's in a big major rush for this trailer back. Might have a look and see what contracts are available again. We'll get up here and we'll have a look. got quite a croaky throat today, so I do apologise. Yeah, he must. I haven't seen a lot of his machinery. He must have quite a good tractor to pull this trailer, because this, you know, we're empty, and this JCB has got some poke behind it, but they're struggling with this. Should we have a look at what contracts there are? Spraying contract, harvesting. We've got a baling contract. Look, that pays out 20, just over 22.5. Yeah, some of these little baling contract there. That's the best one so far. There's a lot of baling contracts. Look at them all. There are so many baling contracts. There isn't any harvesting contracts, is there? Oh, yes, there is. There's one there. From just over £3,000. Field 17. Which one? Are we near field 17 with our harvester? We're not. We're not a million miles away, are we? Interesting. And what was it doing again? That was soybeans. That's got to come to the co-op. I don't think it's a massive field. Do you know what? Shall we accept that? I mean, it's only paying out just over £3,000. Yeah, field 17. So we'll accept that contract. Right. Let's make our way back. He says, if we can find our way back. You know me. I like getting lost, driving into things while I'm talking. The usual for me. The usual. Right, let's crack on. To field 17. Field 17 is just here on the right hand side. Which is quite handy because we can get in it right off the road, so we're not too far away, but obviously we've got to bring the harvester all the way up here. It's a shame that I can't get the harvester on that header trailer to bring that up here, because that's a bit of a bind really. Quite a bit of a bind to bring everything back. We'll have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. We ain't a million miles away. I can see the harvester up on the left there, look. Looking proud. Swinging here. So we'll have to take Jeff's trailer back at some point, but he's not said anything about it as such. He just said that my trailer is ready to rock and roll. He hadn't said what's actually wrong with it or payment wise, anything like that, so fingers crossed. Not going to cost me a fortune. So what we'll do for now, we will leave that there. We can come back for that at a later point. What should we do? Yeah, we'll have to take this by itself. We can hook up to the harvester. Well, we ain't a million miles away, are we? Let's get this over here. I'm hoping the header won't fall off, because the amount of times that I've transported the headers. There we go, look, it's come off. Now that. Oh, no. The first catastrophe of the day. Oh, this is time consuming. Oh no, what am I doing? What is going on? Please push it out of the way. Right. Oh dear, what is going on? Right. Well, this is meant to be a 5-minute affair. It's now going to be a 20-minute affair. No, I hope not. Right. Let's get on this. Oh dear. What is going on? Let's put some flashes on. Put some flashes on to tell everyone that we are a hazard, because we are, as you can see. Oh, I don't believe that. Well, actually, I do believe that, because it is me. If you've watched my videos before, you know what I'm like. I'm a bit elusive. Luckily, yes, we have got crop destruction on, but we don't actually own this field, so theoretically I can drive. Yeah, I know you wouldn't do this in real life, drive on the field, but it's needs musts. I definitely need a bigger header trailer. It obviously wasn't on there properly. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that is it. Gotta get back out of there now without doing it again. Oh dear. Right. Take 2. Please don't do it again. What did I do? I wasn't looking. That's what happened. Right. Here we go. We're rocking and rolling. Oh, my throat is so bad today. Really is. Some of you probably be glad that I can't yabber on as much, but I am yabbering on still. I've got to get this into field 17. Yeah. Because I think about leaving it on the side of the road and detaching the header to the harvester, but I don't think that that's going to get through the gateway. The header's on the wonk a bit now, look. There's no other way into field 17, is there? Because there are... It's quite a big field, actually. There are heads... Oh! It looked like it was a gap then, but I think there were posts there. So, there's no way that will go through there, being on the header. And that gate opens that way. So we're going to have to drive on the crops again, which obviously is a little bit unrealistic. Can I come in? Maybe if I can come in from the bottom. There's nothing on that bottom field there, is there? This is a better option. We've got loads of room. We should have come in from the other way. Right. We'll leave that there. Let's head back and get the harvester. I can't believe I hit that header on their fence. Well, actually, yes I can. It's me. Oh, we can see the hot air balloon up in the air. Someone's having a good time. They were probably watching me just struggling with the head up. And they were probably chuckling. Right. Let's start again. So, here we go again. What's the point? I've got field 40? 41? Field 40. Field 40 has been harvested. Field 41 and 39 are probably pretty close for harvest now. But I want to get field 40 prepared, and I want to put some corn. I want to do a bit of corn. It's not a massive field, but I want to do a little bit of corn. But we haven't. My plant / seeder doesn't do corn, and I haven't got a corn header. So some of you probably saying, well, what's the point if you're only going to do it in that one little field, you know? But some of the contracts that do come up for harvesting are corn, and obviously I want to get more fields and all that. So yeah, corn's a possibility. It's good feed as well, and if you silage it, I mean, we could go down the route of actually silaging it, getting a forge harvester and silaging it. But we'll see what happens on that. I think I done silage for a forge harvester on Shamrock Valley, I had to think again. Yeah, not too bad. Not the best. But so many bits of implements, you know, things on this game that, you know, I haven't even used yet. Playing this game for a long time. Not that you can tell. I've been playing this game a long time, and there's so many bits of equipment that I haven't even used. I'm going to get to that gate. Because I am. He says. I'll unfold the harvester. So there's nothing on this field, so we can just pop across here. Give me plenty more room to get the header on and crack on. Right, we're going to get the headlands done, as they call it. That's what I call it, the headlands. And then we'll probably let Billy will appear at some point, and he can crack on and get this done. I might just do one strip at the top here and one strip at the bottom. I think he'll be alright for turning around then. Might shut that gate. Yeah, we probably will. So the contract has started. I'll walk into that. We'll do. Close that up. Oh! That's a bit close. Soybeans, eh? I think they've got to go to the co-op. So turn the header off, we can get the header off, we can get down there a bit quicker. I mean, the header doesn't look silly, like stupidly oversized for this harvester. I mean, I could have gone for a 13-metre one. That would have been a bit too much, I think. Oh. Yeah, you should have plenty of room for turning around now, I hope. What's this harvester done now? 50, bottom right hand corner, 57 hours exactly since this harvester's done. So, you know, it's earned its keep. Did think about changing it, but really, there's a lot of point. I haven't got enough land really to justify buying another harvester, because obviously it would be nice to have two harvesters on the go, but for the size of the fields, and you know, it's one of them. Right, Billy's here. He's going to crack on. Good old Bilster. Right, we need to, so we can leave him to his own devices on that. We need to, oh, we're a fair old trek away, aren't we? We need to get back to the farm. The JCB can come over at some point eventually. Which is the best way for me to go? Do some jumping? It's straight across here, isn't it? Now, bear with. We're not too far away. We're just going for a bit of a stroll across someone's field. Not so bad, eh? Dee 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 dee. Got a jump. Oh, we like a bit of jumping. We like a bit of hedge hopping, as they say. We can finish off the little jobs that we started yesterday. I think there's still, still a couple of seed pallets to get off the trailer, our new bale trailer. Like I said, I have had my eye on a new baler, the quick. I think it's called the quick baler. We've changed the mower. Obviously, eventually, I did want to get a bigger mower set up, but that won't be just yet. Here we are. We're at the farm. Look, I can stop rabbling on now. Right. Yeah, so we didn't really get much done from yesterday, did we? Like I said, I'm hoping, because this is gonna pick up double pallets. Is it gonna pick them up? Should do. No, not all four. No way. Still wants to pick up all four, doesn't it? Still wants to pick up all four. That's crazy. There we go. Struggle to pick up these two seeds. What have we got? I think that's seeds. Seed. Fertilizer. Oh, some lime there. Got some lime there as well. I think there is a bit of lime. I think there's that one little bit of seed pallet left over at the stores. That's no big major issue. We can push them all up a little bit. Ooh, a little bit naughty. There we go. Not the neatest of jobs, but now we can pick these ones up. I can't believe I tried to pick up all four in one go. I mean, hats off to it. Probably would have done it, but this little tractor's good. Oh, what's it on now? 90 hours. Yes. Did think about changing this, but it does little odd jobs. It does a lot of the fertilising jobs and herbicide jobs, and obviously it's got the narrow field safe tyres on, so really it is ideal. Right, park you up. Well, let me have a look and just have a look and see. So field 40 has been harvested. So does it need cultivating? Anything like that? Let me turn harvest off. So it hasn't been cultivated. Let's see about needs ploughing, anything like that. It doesn't need ploughing. So we could put some fertiliser on there and then cultivate that and then get our seed down. Get some corn on that field and another coat of fertiliser and then it's done. Yeah, shall we? Let's drop that off. Oh. And I'm not 100% that this is going to be able to pick up. Yeah, I should pick up the fertiliser, surely. It is quite a, well, obviously I won't bother putting the front tank on. Where are we? Always do that. Oh, just bit of a monstrosity, but it's okay. It looks good. Let's get this done. We might as well. We're not a million miles away from the farm. So Billy's quite happy doing the harvest contract, so I'll leave him to crack on with that. Wow, this is a first, everybody. I actually remember to close the gate behind myself. I mean, what's going on? Lovely. We will just get a coat on here. This isn't going to take long at all. Oh, looking at that, Billy the Bilster is getting fairly full. This is a brilliant bit of kit. Look how long it takes to do this field. No time at all. I don't think we'll get all that in one pass. A lot of it. So you can see the colour of the soil changing. Obviously we've been over it, if some of you haven't watched it before. And there's this little bit here, look. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant stuff. So that's ready for cultivating now. Lovely. Well, that didn't take too long. Absolutely cracking job. Nice and quick. I don't know whether this have enough oomph, as they say, to power the cultivator, but then I'd like to think so. We'll hook this up ready anyway. We'll leave the weight on the front. Leave that there. Right, let's go over and sort field 38 out. Oh, I got the field number right this time. You see to the old JCB. Drop her off. I can't see why it's not ready for its second cut. Yes, that's good enough. We might do. Let's close the gate. What am I doing? What have I turned it off for? So we need to unfold the rear. turn her on, lower her down. Unfold the front, turn her on, lower her down. See how we get on with this, shall we? Bit dubious whether it's going to take the corners I want it to. It's something I'll have to get used to, but it is working. Nice sort of difference of setup. Quick as well. Yeah, nice. Shouldn't take too long, he says. And obviously our bits I'm missing a little bit on here on down the corners of this rear mower, but as I've said, this is its second cut, so you know, it's obviously I want the most yield out of it, as they say, but it's just the second cut, so there's going to be plenty of grass on here. So I don't know what to do, whether cause I want to get some hay bales, but I want some silage bales as well. So obviously for the hay bales I need to TED. Obviously for silage bales I don't need to. So I mean, it's not a massive field, but there's enough here, so I'm tempted to TED half the field, as such, you can call it half. TED some of the, let's say TED part of the field, make them into hay bales, and then the other half we will make in the silage bales. I might go and spend a bit of money. I might go and get that different baler. Don't know. You never know. See, this corner here, I've completely missed that. Whether I do this. Yeah, this is a weird setup with the rear swing on the mower, but probably better I'll do it that way. Yeah, a little bit odd. It's not taking too long actually. It's going to be such a nice amount of grass off this field, as I say, a double cut. I've never ever thought about doing a double cut. I was watching another YouTuber that I follow, and seasons is a different ball game altogether. On seasons he said that you can't do it, the double cut as such, but obviously the video he was showing me on, well, not just me, the video I was watching, I say showing me, the video I was watching of him, he's not playing seasons, so he said, yeah, but I don't think there's really any point of doing any more than the double cut. Like, he did say sort of why, but I just don't know. But yeah, just never thought. In a long-winded way, I never thought about doing double cuts on the grass field. Just did, you know. So it'd be interesting to see. The 51, 52 and 53, the grass fields that I acquired, they're going to be probably collected, harvest collected is how you want to say it, and to be put in the silage bunker for meant to make silage to go to the BGA, but they're going to have a double cut on them as well, so they're not big as fields. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. So this field, I already owned this when I took the farm over, so you know, swings and roundabouts. Oh, I keep waffling on. Oh, I know, under my throat's no good. We're nearly done, that's why I'm waffling on. Like I said, there's nothing worse. I don't ever want people to feel like they're bored and this is boring, you know. But I genuinely would like to think people who would watch these YouTube videos on Farming Simulator generally watch them because they enjoy the game and they enjoy watching it like I do. But you never know, there might be people out there who would just flicker through YouTube and stumble across this Farming Simulator and think, oh, you know. But there's nothing worse that I'd think that I'd be boring somebody. No. I try my best not to. I try my best. We're nearly done.
It ain't no big deal. It ain't no big deal. When I'm behind the wheel of my heart of steel. It ain't no big deal. It ain't no big deal. I let the rubber squeal when I'm behind the wheel. It ain't no big deal when I'm behind the wheel. I let the rubber squeal. It's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel. Yeah, I'd skip a meal to stay behind the wheel. It's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel. Well, I feel unreal when I'm behind the wheel. It's just the way I feel, 'cause I feel unreal when I'm behind the wheel.
Look at that. We are done. Didn't take no time at all. Not a bad little mower, really, the back mower. A little bit fiddly, I think. The more you, like anything, the more you use it, the more used I get to it. So I definitely want to go for the free mower setup at some point. Wow. We are there. Smashing job. Oh, get to use the tether as well. We haven't used the tether yet. Yes, how exciting. Oh, who shut the gate? Ah, it was me. What makes a change? Messed this up, haven't I? Right. These will eventually have to go back to where field 51, 52, 53 are, to our little setup over there. Might have a bit of a wash first. Yeah, we'll leave that there. That is fine. I like making a mess everywhere. We will leave that there. So I think Billy's got a full grain tank. Make sure him out right. As usual, driving into the buildings. Let's get our little tether out. Oh, just thinking our windrower, that's over the other side, isn't it? We're going to need that as well, aren't we? It'll be interesting to see what we get out of this field. It's a double cut. So how am I going to do this? I said I want to try and do half and half. It's not a completely square field, obviously. So how are we going to determine this? There's quite a bit there, but it goes in a fair old way there, doesn't it? But it's not going to be 100% half and half. So what we might do, go from this corner and TED the top half, if that makes sense. And then we can windrow the rest and make silage and hay bales. Yeah, it's going to be the best thing to do. Ted all the grass up. Anything that might be a bit awkward when you come to windrowing might be a bit left. Should be alright. I'm hoping that it's obviously, because it's been double cut, that tedding it's going to work. It's not going to leave all grass on the floor. It shouldn't do. It shouldn't do, he says. We will see. What's the time? I suppose it is 5:45 in the evening. We are going to start losing the light at some point, aren't we? Matter too much. Let's get this done anyway. So yeah, we are tedding. We haven't used this tedder yet. It's not the widest one, but it does its job. It's got to be about half and half, surely. Let's get this done. Bit of music? Why not?
It ain't no big deal about the way I feel when I'm behind the wheel. Hot on my wheels of steel. It ain't no big deal how I must reveal. It's just so ideal when I'm behind the wheel. It ain't no big deal about the way I feel when I'm behind the wheel. Get gone. I'll have to get it. Can't be here much longer. Needs to get gone. It ain't no big deal.
that's that little bit done. Lovely job. So yeah, start folding that up. So that's got half and half. So this half's going to be our hay bales, and half's going to be a silage bales. Lovely job. All we need to do now is put this away. We might as well take the mowers back over. Get around that way, am I? Because I've left the mower there. Just cut through here. I need to go and get the windrower. Windrower is quite a big bit of kit. I say. Oh. Back mower's not actually too bad. This front one is disgusting. Give that a little bit of a blast off. Yeah, it's getting very shadowy. Shadowy? Is that even a word? A lot of shadows everywhere. So I didn't realise it's like that's now 10 to 6 in the evening. I reckon Billy, bless him, is going to be harvesting into the night. But you know, he's getting paid. I should be there with him to hold his hand, so he'll be all right. That'll do. Right. Am I going to be able to swing that round to get through that gateway that way? I don't think I'm going to be able to. Maybe with a 1,000,000 turn. I ain't going to do it, am I? Right, skin of our teeth. We done it. Right. Where I'm going to be doing the silage, I haven't really named it anything. The little plot we've got there, I don't really know what to name it. What do I name it? Obviously, I've got Jeff's farm, I've got little my farm, little Norton farm. I mean, this bit up here, what do we name it? It's where we're doing silage. I mean, you could silage farm. And it's not really a farm, but it's where we're going to be doing silage from. So, shall we call it the silage farm? I'm not going to get in there, am I? It's very tight. So yeah, what do we call this? The silage farm? What's going to be called? Yep. No. F1 first. Yeah. I'm gonna just thinking while I'm talking out loud. Talking out loud. Let's put this in here. Yeah, this is going to be the silage farm then. So, this will now be referred to as the silage farm. Or the grass farm? Grass farm? Silage farm? Here's our windrower. It's quite a beast. Oh. We will need grass for some if we do get livestock. But I suppose field 38 could be for that, but we need bales. Grass farm. I don't know what sounds better. Grass farm, silage farm. Let's call it the silage farm. So when we go over to that part, we will refer to that as the silage farm. Silage farm. Is that good? Everyone happy with that? Yes, I hear you cry. Good. I'm happy with that too. always forget that that gate opens that way. You struggle to get round there like that. Yes, I think I'm going to struggle anyway. What am I doing? I hear you all cry, what is this man doing? Being a bit of a buffoon, unfortunately. Because I can't swing around that one. Ah, there is a gate up here, isn't there? Ha 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 ha. Let's put some lights on. Block the road. Forgot about this gate. This is handy, Harry. What a buffoon. I'll start unfolding that. Trying to think the best way, because obviously when we start bailing, long as it's got, yeah, it's hard to, how am I going to explain this? So obviously look, I've got it divided here, so when I start windrow, I'm going to try and windrow the grass and the tethered grass, but I suppose when we start bailing, long as the bailer's got a bit of one or the other in there, it shouldn't pick up. So say I've got hay in the baler, half a hay bale made as such, it shouldn't pick up the grass. In theory. In theory. It's getting dark really quickly. I'm hoping I can try and keep that as close as I can. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of grass in there, but to say the baler shouldn't pick it up. Hopefully. Be interesting to see. Look at that last little bit, is it? Well, we'll give it a go. It'll probably end in tears like it normally does. But yeah, we'll give it a go. Who knows? Not buffoon. Buffoon left the gate open. Oh, me. As usual. Let's get this bit done. Right, I hear you cry. Thank goodness that's over and done with. What we will do, obviously this grass here, on the other side it's got to be tedded, but obviously this is going to be silage bales. So okay. we will windrow all this grass, but we will bale. Got some big heaps here. We will bale all this first. I've just been looking at the time of this episode. As usual, quite a long one, but obviously I did apologise for yesterday's episode not being as long as my usual scopes. Did say about obviously possibly going to go and look at a new baler. Possibly, obviously not this episode, so we will use this baler. We're going to have to go over and obviously sort Billy out because he has got a full grain tank on the harvester, so we need to get him sorted out, get him unloaded and get him carrying on. Wow, I've done it in one go, look. Anyway, 10 points for me. Anyway, if I hit for not hitting the gate. So yeah, we're going to bale. These will just be your normal hay bales, and then the grass over the other side is going to be silage bales, and they will be wrapped. Obviously this is our baler wrapper. It's a manual unload. I'll show you what I was going to go for. So we own that one, the FPB 3135. I am looking at this one. It is the fast bale, 110,000. Various options on your foil colour, the brands, and your tyre brands, but it's automatic unload. So it's a bit of a smaller baler, but it will do the same job, single axle, do the same job, and it says an automatic unload. None of us having to stop, manually unload, keep going. So yeah, that's going to be something that I'm going to go for. Yeah, I think that'll work quite well. So we're going to go for that, but at the meantime, we will crack on with our normal one. So yeah, maybe not the most interesting episodes this time for some people, but things need to be done. Like I said, you have that, you go around the motions, you know, it's eat, sleep, repeat sort of thing sometimes, but that's the way it is. We're going to head up here and make sure the Bilster, I thought I'm going to call him now, I'm going to call Billy the Bilster. I haven't said it to his face yet, so whether he likes that or not, I don't know. But we're going to go and see the Bilster, go and see how much of the field he's actually done. Then we're going to have to go and get the other JCB with the trailer. I don't know whether, like I said, I might just use Jeff's trailer for a bit longer, just for the time being. See how much he's done. Where's the gate? I can't even get that through the gateway without scuffing it up. Let's see how much of his field he's done. Let's look at the contract. 40, he's nearly halfway through, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Obviously we will change this header trailer, I think. So what's he actually done here? So he's sort of started off in the middle, is he? The Bilster. Well, at least he's cracking on. So yeah, we've got to get him unloaded and get this contract done. It's going to be harvesting tonight, I reckon. Get some bales sorted out on my field 38. Get the trailers sorted out. Yeah, quite a bit to do. Obviously today's video carried on from yesterday. Nothing else got achieved, but today I'm going to try and get some more done before the next episode. Hopefully. Anyway, a little bit more done. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, I've enjoyed doing this episode, making this episode. If you do like, hit the like button. Please do hit the like button. If you don't subscribe and you feel you want to, you don't have to, but you know, please do. Any comments, any feedback is welcome. And so, as always, this is Jay Plays, Little Norton, Farm Simulator 19. Thanks for watching.